look like Hale Berry. But she don't love me, she too scary. My homies look like Jackie Brown. My new bitch look like Hale Berry. But she don't love me, she too scary. My old face look like Jackie Brown. Mm. So right now in life, everything is good. Slight speed bump. You know what I mean? Slight speed bump. Um, and I do mean speed bump because you see, when it comes to this lawsuit I have message proof of sexual harassment. Um, and then I have, you know what I mean? Beyond that message proof of sexual harassment, there's other proofs. But I do have message proof of sexual harassment and being poisoned after the sexual harassment. So, rich nigga. But this is a speed bump right now because it's not really a speed bump. Well, it's a speed bump because the fact that they're withholding my funds and I'm having to make do with one income for the time being, two incomes for the time being, has turned this into a speed bump. You feel me? I got some drip. But I haven't dripped out my closet completely. I haven't maxed out yet. And in the meantime, a beautiful thing is I'm no longer looking like, okay, unemployment's not going to be possible for me because I made too much at my one job. So I'm going to be looking for some morning employment pretty much today. I'm going to go ahead and drop off some applications and things of that nature because, you know, what it is, bro. You know, I can't hold myself back in this world. We finna go into that 29. 28 was a success, I say, because 28, I went through everything I needed to make sure that 29 and beyond, I'm living a life of financial security, shit like that. And not only that, I learned a lot of things at 28 that's gonna keep me preserved and well off. Now, this year, going up into this 29 year, me being 29, you know what I'm saying? It's just really coming into myself, the year coming into myself. You know, we got beautiful things going on. We have a beautiful, we can't call it a relationship, but it's blooming into that. But beyond that, like, I mean, I got beautiful friendships. My life is beautiful as fuck. Like, pretty much, like, I'm faced with that. Like, okay, so we're gonna find out a lot about ourselves at 29 because I have this shit. The whole world about to love me, brother. I got this whole little shit, right? This whole little shit with I got this beautiful woman. I'm sorry. I got this beautiful woman with this beautiful, amazing family. You know, beautiful present, beautiful future. And you know, my worst case scenario is that not working out and having like more beautiful women. Like, that's the reality. And I just had to embrace that because, see, I'm not finna live in a fake reality for myself because that's when you start making decisions that don't make sense. And I've been there before, trust me. So I'm not doing that. I'm not open to doing that. But This morning was quite. Hell no, I'm not actually no, I'm actually not even close to afraid of it not working out. First of all, it's gonna work out unless the only way it doesn't work out is if there's intimidation around the fact of how many options I have. That's the only way it won't work out. It'll have nothing to do with me that's negative. It'll only have to do with certain positives of me that would make it not work out. So I'm not worried about that at all, to be honest. Like this morning started a little wild because first of all, I was ready to wake up hours ago. She wanted to sleep in. Cool. I stayed and chilled. But then my friend, my best friend, she called me. She called me, right? So Bay was fake sleeping. And then my best friend called. So everything didn't work to get her to stop fake sleeping until my best friend called. And my best friend called me screaming in excitement. You know, she ain't seen me in a minute. Screaming in excitement, let her know she got, you know, her place and all that. She put me as her emergency contact and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But she did also say, you know, tell Bay, you know, hope her she had a good day and things of that nature. So it's like, you know, but this is really my mix. This is my mix. Like, the reality is, I ain't post a video on here, but I showed Bay, like, bro, the other day I'm leaving work. This little badass Asian joint, thick, tall for Asian and thick, go invite me to this little party bus full of freak hosts. And I was asking me, why are you alone? I'm like, you know, so it's like, the reality for me is always, see, this the thing about it, yo. I'm gonna keep it 100 because I see too many people living unhealthy out this bitch. And see, I understand the negatives of stress, cortisol, regret. All of that shit decays your body. It decays every part in many aspects of your body. So, me personally, it's a party bus. Nigga, the bus was right there already. They wanted me to jump on that party bus and freak me out. But here's the thing about it. I understand that motherfuckers is killing themselves when they lie to themselves. Because when you lie to yourself, you don't convince yourself. So now you just have an internal war going on, which is constant 24-hour stress and decay. Me, I keep letting Bae know, listen, we gonna wait this a month and a half. Because reality is, you're not accepting the fact, even though you did at the jump and from the jump, that you're asking for a lot for me to not be a polygamist. You're asking for a lot. It's God's natural will for me. I'm not gonna cap it. Like, you're asking for a lot. I'm an honest man, you know? And obviously, in this next, we got like 2 days and 2 weeks left, right, of the whole city before I give some dick. In this next 2 weeks and 2 days, we're gonna have to figure that out because my reality is I was real from the jump. I mean, as always, I don't give a bro. I'm telling all the truth though. I'm not having sex with nobody. But her to think that, here's my thing about it, right? I value and love Lil Baby. Facts. I would love to be a part of her life from here until the end of time, right? My protections for myself, my overall well-being and my health, the reality is, my new bitch looks like Hale Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. You dig? Got too many bitches, bro. I just can't even lie to you, bro. It's just like, no, I don't have too many bitches because I don't make time for them. But the reality is, bro, like, the reality is, bro. The reality is the reality, man. I am Man Candy Monday. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be fixing myself up, putting myself together for the most part, and I got all these hoes. Hold on real quick. Oh. Let me fix that. What's up, brother? How you doing today?
I'm blessed. How you doing?
Absolutely, same. Every day is a blessing.
Indeed.
Absolutely, stay up.
No complaint.
For sure.
Hey, everything is too good.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Too good to
Wake up in the
complain.
morning amongst the living.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man, it's all
Legs
good in the
working.
world. What? My
Legs
hand,
working. Yeah. We can do anything we need to do to make it feel better, too. That's the thing about it. Walk,
the
talk.
possibilities of what you can do.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
That's a fact.
I met a young lady, Brandon, and these guys that kept saying, like, the neighborhood guys who I know, they go, oh, man, you know, she does ooh. I said, man, check this out, man. That's not how I am raised.
Exactly.
Nobody does it.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
Take it from what it is and create.
exactly. It's what you do with it. It's what you do with it. Absolutely. Stay blessed, brother. See, my reality, bro, is, bro, I got so many, bro. I get this one, that one, this one, and that one, and that one, and this one, and this one, and that one. And I'm not even putting, like, yo, I'm just throwing this on. The reality, 29 is not going like that. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, 100,000 realistically, bro. Shit, I'm dripping out 29. In my 30s, I'm fly as fuck. But 29, I'm dripping out, bro. See my other job that I just let go of, bro. Freed up my whole mornings. Nigga, I'm about to make more money with my morning shifts than I'm currently making with my night shifts. My income is about to jump crazy. And then I'm gonna have this lawsuit coming. Bro, this lawsuit, bro, ain't no way I'm walking with less than 6 figures from my personal end. And you know I'm talking with my lawyer because I wanna see the percentage my lawyer's trying to take, because the reality about this case is, bro, this case is open and shut. This case is open and shut. And I'm a real nigga. Yeah, I met Cuz through the family, right? But if Cuz not trying to look out for me and swing me a good boom boom, nigga, I can win this case without him. I don't need the lawyer to win this case. I have all, like, that's the thing about, I don't need the lawyer for anything, to be honest with you, bro. I got a brother that know all the judicial terms and shit. I mean, and I could just boom, tell me what the boom, and I go through. I mean, so we about to come out real pretty from this. I'm gonna go ahead and get my little Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's good to have wheels. I'm already dripped down. I got a good amount of outfits. I got a cool 5, 6 drippy outfits. We gonna turn that to 15. When we turn it to 15 drippy outfits, that's when we start to wean out the non-drip. And then when we get to about 30 drippy outfits, drippy outfits, that's when it's 24/7 drip. I mean, like, it's like no matter where we going, we gonna drip, because why not drip? My hair is getting longer. I'm doing everything to lower my homocysteine, including I quit smoking, which is gonna be the biggest impact of lowering my homocysteine. You know what I mean? I had a nightmare I smoked a cigarette, yo. Like, that's how I know I ain't never smoking again in life. I had a nightmare I smoked a cigarette. It was crazy. Check my weight. We big bodying up. Yeah, I mean, the reality of it is, let me text Shorty, because I know she. Bet it. I'm about to cook up. Bet it. I'm about to cook up. I'm about to cook up like I'm supposed to. I'm so sorry that I never ever told you. It was so bad when I can get to hold you. And I remember that I already tried to mold you into what I want you to be, but baby, don't do me. Like 1, 2, 3, cut me off so easily. Do you know what you mean to me? Yeah. Hey, I'm so sorry that that other nigga went and did you bogus. But the truth is what I tell him, what I told you. And I ain't worried about your motherfucking no boo. He's not me. I'm way too noble, way too clean. Hey, bro. Also, bro, I gotta start taking these multivitamins and shit again. The not taking multivitamins and shit, it's not fresh. It's not fresh. It's not good advice. It's not good advice. Now maybe weaning off of them as you've got a good established 3-4 months in to having your full nutrient profile is cool. But like, okay, my homocysteine really started raising in my blood, and I could tell, like, I can feel that my blood my blood has gotten, like, my blood pressure is rise. Which I will say the main cause was the smoking, but also the heavy red meat intake and heavy red meat and poultry intake with the smoking. And the fact I was drinking too. It was the combination. It was killing my homocysteine. The thing about it is, if I would have been supplementing vitamin B still when that was happening, it wouldn't have had nearly as bad of a impact, because I remember after I stopped supplementing vitamin B, the B12 and folic acid combination, when I stopped supplementing that, oh man, that's when it really, like, I started to really feel the results of my blood pressure not being where it should have been. You know, my blood circulation not being where it should have been. Now, I will tell you, it's making good recovery. It's making good recovery. See, I can tell by certain things, like, okay, I work out and I train hard, but that doesn't mean I'm supposed to have muscle cramps. Like, when your muscles is cramping and stuff, a lot of times that's a circulatory issue. And you gotta recognize that. You gotta be able to catch that and patch that. Shit wasn't happening when I was taking my B vitamins. Not gonna cap, it wasn't happening when I was taking my B vitamins. So, this is my one a day, right? I'm gonna start by taking my one a day, but for, like I said, a few months or whatever, I am definitely going to be taking my one a day and my B vitamins, my B complex for sure. Yeah, but see, it's about the B12 and B6 combination. That's the thing about it. You need a combination of B12 and B6. You need to combine and unite them hoes. Now, let me see these greens. See, these don't say nothing about vitamin B, even though I'm sure and I know they do have it. But these don't say nothing about the B vitamins, because it's impossible for them to tell you how much they have, because it's mixed greens and shit. But it's just, you know, it's important that, you know, I mean, okay, I will keep it 100. My main issue, 1,000% with my homocysteine, 1,000% my main issue was, I will say, a combination of smoking and red meat consumption. But I will also say poultry consumption. I think poultry and red meat consumption. There's mixed reviews on the poultry. Eggs got B6 too. Okay. So yeah, mainly the smoking and the high beef intake and alcohol. All of those greatly contributed. 1,000%. Um, I'm a nigga. I'm sober, bro, and I'm gonna be sober for the rest of my life. And it's a better life for me. Like, see, I'm sensitive to those things. The reason I know is because I've always noticed when I'm sober, I feel better. And there's only one reason I feel better, higher when I'm sober, and that reason is because my blood flow is being affected directly as soon as I go under any type of consumption of that bullshit. Um, Also, I hadn't been eating leafy greens enough, but the beef intake is done. Also, poultry intake, cut it, bro. I don't even like chicken. I just been eating it for protein, and I'm like, if I'm gonna do that. But here's what I found out: salmon, I'm on that. We're pescatarian, bro. We was vegetarian for 2 days. Congratulations. I told y'all, this isn't about fitting into a mold. This is about having the optimum diet. It's not about fitting into a mold. It's about having the optimum diet, bro. So guess what? We welcome salmon back into the family today. So remember that. Whenever y'all hear about whom and whom go down in history, remember the nigga is not rigid. Nigga is not rigid at all. Salmon is back in play today. You dig? We bringing salmon back in play today, and we having our way. You dig? It is what it is. I said what I said, and I meant it. So salmon is back in play today, factually. You should have known that I love you when I felt you. And the words I got, and I speak could even melt you. Don't let them words hurt my soul. And I've been turned since I was years old. Yeah. I was in the streets, turning to a beast, throwing up a big C. Quickly converted to let it be, like, show you what my team like. It ain't no bitch in me. I seen through my own 2 eyes. Money seen just like it was green ice. Oh. I bet your situation should have been predictable. The OGs around me wasn't really that hospitable. People tell me when what's too low? Yeah, weed is bad. When it's too low, it can reduce your ability to handle oxidative stress. You talking about B6, B vitamins? Are you talking about your B vitamins when you said that statement? Because if so, that's a fact. We gotta make sure we got our B vitamins. So anybody dealing with any blood clots, any artery damage, low energy, things of that nature, homocysteine, oh, it's never gonna be too low. It's never gonna be too low. But that is true though. And that's why it's best to not be vegan. Vegans have too low homocysteine. Me eating the eggs the way I do will allow me to have a correct amount of homocysteine. You know what I mean? Eggs do have methionine, whatever it's called. I'll get these terms correct soon. But it doesn't metabolize at the rate that it'll cause the overpromotion of homocysteine. To be honest with you, homocysteine will be at its worst when you're eating a lot of red meat. I'll be real with you. It's that beef. It's that beef that we wanted to keep in our diet because it has the androgen receptors firing off. You know, and that's why I wanted to do the daily beef. I wanted to do the daily beef intake because of how it had my androgen receptors firing off. Now, I'll say this. If I wouldn't have been also eating too much chicken, and if I wouldn't have been smoking marijuana, who knows? My homocysteine might be good. However, probably not, because I was eating a crazy amount of beef every day. I was eating a lot of beef every day. So it's about balance, to be real. And if I see my androgen receptors slacking at any point, I will add minimum red beef into my diet. It's just right now while I'm fixing this overage of homocysteine, I'm going, damn near cut and clean. However, my diet is going to be very balanced. I'm artist. I'm saying I'm painting a picture with my nutritional profile. You feel me? That's just what it is. But definitely what my diet is now, it's not gonna have me too low in homocysteine for sure. Exactly. That vitamin B deficiency, that's what's killing the circulation. I mean, and here goes for listen. If you have a big penis, if you have a big penis, you will be so much like your libido is just gonna drop so much. Like my libido dropped a lot. Like I get boners every single day still. I do get boners every single day. Um, uh, Big long boners. But your skin, yeah. You seen when you were saying I looked dehydrated, right? It was really a paleness you was noticing, right? That paleness comes from high homocysteine. That's why I say, bro, I'm this is why I don't necessarily I need the book. I need to learn things, but I don't need to go to the doctor because shit, I put two and two together like a motherfucker. But yeah, your skin getting palish, things of that nature, that's from high homocysteine. So these are things we have to be able to recognize. You feel me? These are things you have to be able to recognize to and harmonize your diet correctly. Now, I'm a fast responder. So you feel me? The not smoking marijuana for 2 weeks and some change now, not smoking in general for 2 weeks and some change now, has already had its positive effects on me. You feel me? It's already had its positive effects on me. But now, adding this vegetarian, pescatarian diet, because I'm gonna eat my salmon. I'm gonna eat my salmon today, but majority vegetarian, with some salmon, you know, diet. This is gonna have me in a way very soon. Like, this is gonna have me in a way quickly, to where, in reality, all of my shit is gonna normalize and harmonize. Now, here's what you can expect when your shit normalizes and harmonizes. Me, already a nigga with hella energy from beginning to end of the day, my energy is gonna increase even more. Energy is gonna increase even more. Another thing, yep, that's fact. Another thing, my brain clarity is going to increase it even more. My functionality, all of that is going to increase even more. Which is a part of the reason why I've been a better freestyler without smoking the marijuana. See, smoking the marijuana was fucking up my ability to spit them bars. You know what I'm saying? It was because the reality is I was too high. I was just too high. The oxidative stress was crazy. I wasn't getting the blood flow to the brain. Now, another thing that will be noticed is a stark rise in libido. Stark rise in libido. This is why Lil Baby is best. Best. And I'm telling you, she's best to wait these next 2 weeks out before she give me some ass. Because, bro, for me, when your homocysteine levels return to normal, you pretty much experience whatever the highest libido you had ever experienced was. For me, and anybody else who's had celiac disease, which also impairs the ability to digest B vitamins, man, I don't even know what type of whore I'm gonna be. I don't even know how horny I'm finna be, bro. So, and I don't hate myself. I love myself. It is what it is. If I'm off the meter horny, that's what it is. I mean, I deserve it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm off the meter horny, I deserve it. Yeah, milk is good. Cheese? No, I don't do cheese. I don't do cheese. No cheese, but I do milk. I'm about to be more honey the dog gonna see my retention. I'm fucking on everything, yeah, extended. I don't give a fuck about the image. Niggas talk shit, the bitches. But the thing about me is I'm with it. No, the thing about me is I'm not gonna overdo it because I'm not gonna develop a sex addiction. However, like you, bro, listen, bro. Here's the thing about it, man. I'm the nigga that's supposed to make a OnlyFans and make a whole lot of bands and tripping on nothing. I break it in half of my bro and then I stand and do a stand. She don't fuck with me. Why? Cause she said I fuck with way too many hoes. I say I don't really care. I don't even care. I don't really even care doing what I want and then I switch my gear. No, the truth is like I know myself well enough to know that I'm honest. So because I'm an honest nigga, if I really gotta knock something down, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm not gonna feel bad about having to knock something down. But hey, shorty, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'll be honest, I hit a breakthrough yesterday with my blood flow. The reason I know is because my dick just jumped all the way up. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the way up. Jumped all the way up. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, uh-oh, here we go again. My dick jumped all the way up. But shit, I've been feeling, and also like I felt as I was laying down to sleep yesterday, the little crawling itches, which was just the expansion of the blood vessels. The expansion of the blood vessels, and the blood trickling through. Because like I said, my homocysteine has actually been lowering for 2 weeks consistent because I stopped smoking and drinking. So with this added change to the diet, I'm gonna keep it real. In 2 weeks, in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna see, well, in the next 8 weeks, every week for the next 8 weeks, every 2 days, 3 days, day, whatever, consistently, because it's really an every 20-minute thing, that consistently we're gonna just feel more and more desire to slay. I mean, and see, I don't care. Like, see, listen, they be telling me there's plenty of men that just cheat. That's what they're doing. They're good liars and cheaters. The thing about me is, I'm not finna lie. I'm not finna lie. So that leads me to present myself as a likely polygamist. And if you don't love that about me, then by all means, go be with that cheater. Go be with that cheater. Go attach yourself to a nigga that has bad karma actually because he's lying and cheating. Because when he puts his dick in you, and you want his dick in you, you get energetically attached to his karma. Fuck your life up if you want. I'm not. I'm good. I am most likely in my most healthy state. I believe, presumptuously, I believe that I will be a person where polygamy is the only thing that makes sense. Why? Because I'm tall, I'm very handsome in every single feature. I have good skin, really good skin. I have a great smile, and I have a long and big penis. And I have hella charisma, and it's genuine. You know what I mean? Because of that, I believe that in the animal kingdom, in the mammalian kingdom, in the human kingdom, I've been naturally predestined to have my own pickings when it comes to sexual compatibility. Another thing about me is I be dancing, I'm a dancer. She won't fuck with me, but I don't her. And smash will never pass her. She gon' pick up cause she got attachments. Booty so big, but she do not got enhancements. Damn it, fighting in this ring feel like Cassius, dragons. Flames start to dancing. Everything is ashes to ashes. Hair got no dandruff. Flying like the wings I imagine. Aladdin on the carpet, but my arms spread and they flapping. Shorty say she love me, it was deadly attraction. Fuck a closed casket, it be closed captions. Reading all the truth that I told you, no fabrication of the things that I said. My relations, different my temptation. I just had to face it. Whew, I'm escaping through the matrix, skating, icy, hockey rank shit. She said she will not debate it. I said if you want me, baby, it take dedication. Submission, elevation, that's the way it goes. I can fix up your whole placements. Damn, but my heart, don't you replace it. If you do somebody tell you lies, it's gonna break you. Baby, can you take truth? Do it one time, we don't need to take two. Whew. She wanna be pale, wanna be frail, can't be me, okay. I'm feeling vibes today. I feel like I'm the way. I'd rather take my time, okay. I don't got no time to waste, but I got time to play. She gotta remember how she met me. It was like 4 weeks ago. On the first Thursday, a different bitch invited me. And then I said, ski. She couldn't keep up, so I said I found my other beat. Now I don't even speak to the one, get it cut off. Couldn't let it leech me easily. How I do it, I be pimping, moving greasily. I ain't worried about like a three-peat. It is what it is, you say? What I say and I see what I see. It is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, bro, but like, is it really that bad of a thing to be an honest polygamist? Like, these people are so, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've lost respect. Like, I don't respect things that aren't respectable. It is not respectable to uphold, promote, and be okay with homosexuality and transsexuality and not be okay with a man who is heterosexually polygamous. That is so fucking, that is, I'm a Jesus baby. So you gotta know that the hypocrisy shit, bro, is not sliding with me. It's not sliding with me. I do not, listen, a hypocrite will not benefit comfort from my presence. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a Jesus baby. You got me fucked up if you think you can eat pussy and I can't eat multiple pussies. You got me fucked up. I'm sorry, yo. Cause here's the thing. I don't have a problem with the fact that you ate some coochie. I have a problem that you don't feel like I have the right to sexual expression that you do. That's my problem. That's my problem. You support everybody. Like, I'm just saying, when is the husband say, like, my question, right? My real question is this, right? My question is this. How can I pick a good woman for me? A woman that I can trust to love me and want the best for me if she can support anybody and everybody else's sexuality, but mine, if it is polygamy, she doesn't support. That means you're their wife. You're not my wife. You're not my wife. It's just the reality, right? And I'm never gonna argue nobody that. Because there's nothing to argue. It's a clear fact, but people will have if anyone needs to be argued that, they have their emotions in a way so much that there's no need to argue that. Just, hey, you have a blessed one. I love you. Hey, if you make your way wrong, you know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm not too deep in this game. and I got a slot for you. And I don't have the animosity of you going to get dicked out by that lying ass boy who was a dweeb and had to lie and be a cheater. Chances of that is slim. But if you looking fine, I'll toss you out. I'll toss you about, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, bro. And it's so normal in this world. That's why I say, and I'm not one of them niggas with to take the patriarchy back. No. You niggas was abusive. You niggas had all the power and you was still lying. Fuck out of here. I'm not into take the patriarchy back. I'm into my liberties. I'm into, nigga, I'm gonna protect my liberties because I know me, nigga. I'm not vouching for manhood. I'm not vouching for no nigga. I'm vouching for me. I mean, I'm not fighting for the patriarchy. I don't fucking care about the patriarchy failed. You know what I mean? I'm vouching for me. Me? I didn't fail, bro. I be telling the truth and shit. I be telling the truth even when I feel it's gonna put me at disadvantage. Therefore, I respect the fuck out me. Patriarchy was wild. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. From the stories I heard, at least, I wasn't there to experience the patriarchy. But from the stories I heard, y'all niggas was abusive, insecure, and weird. Me personally, I ain't got a reason to abuse you. If I'm mad at you, I just won't choose you. Got a bad new bitch I'm trying to do. And I say, please, let me get inside that pussy grease. It's too hot. It's too hot. Exactly where I stand, brother. Hold up, though. Let me open that window more. I need that sun to peek through on me. I'm gonna have to stand up and eat this in the sunlight, yo. You know me. I want that sunlight hit my flesh. I want it hit my skin. To me, niggas like me, right? Say you a nigga like me, right? You wrong to argue with a woman, though. Nigga, this is you. Why would you argue if she don't want to see your point? At this point, arguing is wrong. It has no point. You should just find yourself some new pussy to destroy. Yeah, I'm up in this joint. Yeah, the custody was joint. Damn, I'm not no little boy. Yeah. Yeah, they be crazy. Like, yo, even today, like, I'll keep it real. Little baby didn't want to wake up until 10:30, bro. I was good at 9. I should have just got up and left. But I'm trying to, like, you don't even want the underlying shit. So this is where I'm wrong. I should have just got up and left. I shouldn't have. All that time together shit. Sometimes I'm realizing all that time together can make little baby less likely to really respect your difference. So I'm learning. No, the thing is, that's a beautiful connection. Shorty is a blessing. But if I allow her to be, she could also be a curse. See, what a lot of women don't, and it's because a lot of men won't speak about it. Hey, listen here, beautiful women. Your lifestyle, right? If you had an appendage hanging between your legs called a dick, a blood flow instrument, and you were larger and had a larger venial structure, your lifestyle will cause your dick to stop working and then slowly after your heart to stop working. If you want to deal with a black man, especially an athletic black man, a strong, athletic, good gene black man, your settle down is his heart attack, period. I just have to let you know the truth. I just need to let you know the truth. It's his cardiac and his erectile dysfunction, period. That's your settle down. You are literally emasculating and neutering that man. They didn't cut their own nuts off. And see, they can say, well, I'd rather him not be able to have an erection than to have another woman. That's why he should have never chose you. Period. Point blank. That's why he should have never chose you. And that's why I have a hard time choosing. Man, I tell you the best is choose, bro. Because here goes the thing, I know. Whatever she chooses is going to be good for her. If I get to choosing, it's going to be bad for me. You understand? Mine too. I'm looking down, I'm like, hey, say my dick ain't what it used to be. I'm like, say, babe, before I came over this way and started living with you and staying with you and dealing with you, my dick would be jumping every day. Literally, right before, my dick jumping, you know, because we on the phone call, and my shit steady breaking off. We having phone sex all the time. See, I introduced you to my life, you hear me? And you brought to me your knowledge, your wisdom, your energy. My dick stopped working. You are not a wife. You are somebody I should have just utilized sexually and passed by. I should have spread my seed and passed along and continued my track. That would have been better for me. You can't act like I'm the problem. Adjust yourself. If you can't adjust yourself, then argue with yourself. You hear me? Tempo. Fuck. I'm like, motherfuckers like really want you to hate yourself. Shit, stop it. these hoes, man. And that's why I'm like, I'm even seeing that a lot of these good option women, like, you know, like good girls, quote unquote good girls, a lot of them is not a wife still, bro. Being a wife takes a certain level of wisdom and understanding. And to be a woman and have wisdom and understanding of a man's needs, not desires, but needs, is to be an empathetic woman. To not have that capability, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Now, we talking about individual men. So you can't just use, because see, when you have human species information, like when it says humans are better at sleeping on their back or on their left, a human is better to have one partner. Human, that is a social programming. In order to know what your individual nigga needs, you have to read that nigga, either through blood test or by you seeing what is energizing him more, which is giving him more life and vitality, and what is taking away from that. Now, I'm not saying all of y'all can go ahead and get a blood test lab, but I'm saying if you reading TikTok for 8 hours a day, but you're not reading your nigga for 8 hours a day, and understanding, oh, my nigga operate better when there's other hoes here. My nigga operate better when I cook them leafy greens as opposed to that beef. My nigga operate better when I let him go outside and do his thing and I'm not stressing him out and in his ear. If you can't notice that, then like, shorty, you're an independent woman. Embrace it. Y'all be wanting to be an independent woman but have a tag along nigga. Stop it. Stop it. That's why you're supposed to have a son. Really, you're supposed to have a daughter if you want to tag along, because if you effeminate your son like that, God curse you. May God curse you forever. You done set that nigga up for the worst life. You're going to have a heart attack at 40. That's why I appreciate my mama. She ain't show that much love. And she almost cooked me to death. But she told me, son, never be a mark-ass buster. She told me, nigga, if anything, be like Eazy-E. Minus the AIDS. And I said, mama, thanks to God, I'll never be a mark-ass buster-ass bitch. To this day, I'm standing on that. I'm no mark, I'm no buster. I got the chopper. You won't know I got the chopper until it's pointed at you, and then you don't have another memory of life after that. And you say all you need is consistent love. But when I try, I swear it's never enough. I fucked up. But maybe this right here just ain't meant for us. When you let go, I pull you back. I let go, you're not having that. And we party like rock stars. Fucking in the hotel room, it's so loud. Higher than the smoke cloud. Shades on, doing 95 with the top down. And this might sound crazy, but when we go back and forth, 1 minute I hate you, then I love you, and that's how it is. Till we get it right, we gon' fuck some more. Till we get it, I'ma get it. Oh baby, why is this all so complicated? It could be simple, arresting my mental. But when you back it up, it's driving me crazy. You understand me? Hey, you ain't even got no fruit right now. Gotta use BCAAs. Pull up on a nigga like AA. You don't want smoke with a nigga like AK. 47 blow a nigga break brain. You don't want pulling out spinning like a bay play. She say she wanna fuck with me. It's finna turn a circle. This a late bay. A freak, freak, freak. I don't understand, but beat, beat, beat. I'm in too deep, deep, deep like the deep blue sea. Baby girl ain't weak, but she weak for me. She gon' bend that knee, If you playing games, I'm gonna let 10 shots free, When I aim at blames, I pull up on them like lames, And I switch my lanes, And I can't refrain, If she ain't a good wife, she can't be bae. She can't be saved, hey. See the truth ain't plain, hey. And I never try to change things. That's that mean? Shout out to Nubis, that nigga be telling me truth, I ain't tripping off, that's some truth. You talking that shit, but this shit is an illusion. Ain't worried about nothing, none of had to just, come on, ha. You don't wanna problem with me because I'm a godly. I ain't even tripping off shit. Look at my body, yeah, it's a god body. Feel like an entity, more like a deity. She said she wanna fuck with me, she free with me. She wanna turn into my spring flame, but really she turned to my spring freaking leak. Damn. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make that video. We gonna make that video. We gonna make that video, explain the difference. Cause you know we gotta change this world. We gotta fix this world. This world going crazy. This world want everybody around this bitch pushing daisies. I never been lazy. I'm a sergeant in the Navy, in the deep blue sea. I don't say that cause a nigga wavy. You know I got a drip. Don't open up your lips. If you only talking shit, fuck around and get a clip. My snitches always hit. We never gonna miss. If a nigga on a mission, no nigga really get intense. First name basis, she say my name and don't disgrace it. She wanna hang. I told her, baby, you finna get banged. Bang, bang, banging, you know I'm gang. See? It's all about learning, brother. I'm telling you. I got a real good one right now. If she doesn't respect my polygamy, she's not good enough. It's really that simple. Because at the end of the day, I have to love myself. Period. Especially if I'm dealing with people who want you to be insane or lie to them. I don't believe in lying. I believe it cuts you off from your connection with Source. And that is what empowers me, day in and day out. It allows for me to continue to gather right wisdom. So I won't lie to you. But what I will do is tell you the whole fucking truth. Today I'm gonna wake up, you in my bed. You give me head, I fuck you and then fuck her instead. Wait, what you mean? Did that make you mad? You say I'm mean, I ain't tripping, I just need some mad. Hit it from the front, back, inside the side. You gon' stay with me, little baby, cause I fuck you right. And I ain't worried about the things you say, that's pride. And I'ma keep on doing me cause I know I'm that fly. Yeah, arch that back. I won't fuck no friends though. I ain't fucking no friends. Do something that. I'm a good nigga. Look, I'm gonna fuck no friends. Don't gotta get it in. But if you fuck my mans, baby, that's your man. And I ain't worried about it. I see him hand to hand. I don't even doubt it. He know that I wasn't playing. I beat that nigga ass. He halfway dead. I'm doing me. Stacking my chips. Niggas ain't real. Niggas will switch. Niggas will flip. Cool, boy, his car get flipped. I'm spinning that bin. I go harder than a bitch. I'm like harder than this bitch. Play with me, you getting left. I see new hoes every day, and they be all up in my face, and they say they want me to play. I'm sipping them like, hey, hey, I'm sipping on nothing, no drink. I'm sober forever in a day. She told me that she liked the way. I said, little baby, come through. And I'm gonna leave you with a clue. I hope you believe in the truth. And if you don't, and someone do, let me open up this part of you. My newest one in the party mood. It's gonna always be another you. The garden stay full of fruits. Hey, it's gonna always be another you. Hey, it's gonna always be another you. The garden stay full of fruits. And I'm just telling you the truth. And I can show your ass the proof. And I've been digging from the jump. I need to get there with the roots. They say money root all the evil. How is that true when I need you? I think I'm gonna go back to Egypt. You're treating me like I was hero. Yeah, she wanna break away from the times that we had. Girl, okay, but I can't save you. You can't come back to me. No, you can't. You can't come back to me. You said the time was wasted. Girl, I can't wait in line to be chasing. Doing all that line to be dangerous. Are you doing all that line to be famous? What you doing online, it ain't shit. I'm sorry if it's making you cranky. I'm sorry that they making you hate me. But the truth cut deep, baby, ain't it? But I be standing front line with the troops. And nobody told me I ain't got the juice. But I ain't got no time for lying to you. I've been staying in alignment, boo. Oh, baby girl, come tell me what you need. Let's get it started. I'm not trying to be late. And I'm not lying when I say I don't want to play. I'm so tired of these fucking games. She was rolling her eyes out the blue. She told me all the lies, no truths. And you would think I'd be surprised by you. Baby girl, I got a clue. What you do? You ain't nothing but a wanting soul. I'ma go where you don't want me to go. I'm gonna take what you don't believe. Oh. Tell me it ain't what it is, baby. Lie to my face. Say that you my babe when you really a snake. It's okay, girl, I can take it. Oh. I said, don't you get dramatic. When it come to mad and flashy, I'm the baddest. And I ain't worried about nothing that ain't dramatic. My life is easy, I'm living this shit so lavish. I said life going just the way God planned it. And I ain't worried, I know that it's his planet. And you know that you get mad and you can't stand it. It make you switch your religion, girl, you a acrobat. How you flipping and flipping through all that and that. About to take me a shit. I'ma still talk to you though. Cause yeah, bro, it's like, what's up with this, yo? You supposed to be my heart, baby. You supposed to be my heart. You destroying my heart. Cause you want to have a nigga on a leash. You don't want to have the benefits of having a strong protector. See, I don't say provider anymore. Why? Nigga, everybody got jobs. Everybody make money. And women do not love men in today's world. So let God be your provider. Shorty. Unless you loving me correctly, because here go the thing. If a shorty is loving me correctly, she can get provided for. It's going to have my blood flow so right. It's going to have my blood flow and my health so right that no other man will be able to compete with me. And I will get rich. It's really that simple. But if you, everything else, and then you everything else to the point where I can't even lock in and be strong and train my combat, train my endurance, or you got my veins and arteries fucked up because how you want me living, and now I don't even have the endurance to fight off nothing. I can't be your protector or provider. Shorty, I could be your protector. Let the government and your job be your provider. You know why? Because you don't want to stay at home all day, and I don't want to be up under you all day. So what that mean? That mean we got 24 hours, and we got a system that allows for us all to get our main provisions. It is what it is. You say, oh, we taking the man off the leash. No. In nature, the man is very much just the protector. Period. In nature, the man is very much just a protector. In most aspects, the female, non-male, the female is the provider in most aspects of nature. And when it's not that, guess what? Each is just providing for oneself. This whole protector and provider shit is you giving both roles to the masculine. I'm good on bad health. I'm good on it, yo. I see through that, yo. I'm good on bad health, yo. I don't care what the last 4 generations of Americans have been taught, or humans have been taught, that it's bad health. I don't care about that. I think that was the test. I think the test from the Most High is who's going to accept it and eat this bullshit up. Because that's how you separate a motherfucker. You tell them what they want to hear, and you see who folds to it. Ain't that why Adam lost his spot in the Eden in the first place? From following what that woman wanted to hear? So why would the Creator not continue to test us that way? God, think about it, yo. I'm good on that. I serve God, shawty. I serve the Most High. I don't provide for you. I don't. God gave you arms, legs, a brain, beauty. I'll protect that. You feel me? I'll protect that. You say I don't need you to protect me, I have a gun. Cool. Thing about it is, where you needed my protection was insight on the reality of a man. But if you can't accept the insight of the reality of a man, may you be surrounded by predators and empty of knowledge, having fun around predators, getting predatorized, and deteriorating pieces of yourself. It has nothing to do with me. And trust me, I'm not tripping. I'm overweight. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Cause this shit is impossible. Like, we was. I mean, yeah, I agree because like, it's like no matter what, like this system, that's what it teaches. Like that's all we knew, bro. We just coming into ourselves. I mean, it wasn't a conscious decision to be that. It's just we didn't recognize that what they saying is a simp. Man, listen, what they're saying is a simp is really a gaslight to make simp impossible because you don't have to be what they're saying is a simp to be a simp. You can be a simp just by acting like a woman is not capable to provide for herself. In reality, you feeling like I'm the man, I'm supposed to provide. That's some simp shit, bro. The simp shit. This is not 1965. You know what I mean? This is not the world where women can't make an income. It's not. Okay? Actually, in this day and age, right? Because see, if you look at a Proverbs woman, she was the provider. She was the vizier. She was the provider. That's the Proverbs woman. A biblical woman is the provider. So why we want to go against the Bible so bad? Why is society gearing us against the Bible so bad? You know what I'm saying? Good on that, brother. Keep your shit. I'ma stay in truth. You dig? To the very end. Me? I'm not saying I need little shorty to provide for me. She need to provide for herself and hold me down though. Why? Because they talking about I'm the prize, you the prize, I'm the prize, you the prize. What? Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We battling to be the prize now? Like, no, I'm bigger than you. More efficient, more effective. That's what that is. That's just what it is. Am I the prize? Nigga, stop it. You're not fighting to be the prize. I just know I do my thing, and I'm gonna do it with or without you, and it's not gonna affect my emotional standpoint, regardless. You know, tell your truth about you. And if your truth is aligned with that too, then guess what? We both independent. But this whole I'm independent, but I want to infringe upon your independence, it's crazy. Throw it in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage. I hope you fuck with me the way I fuck with you. Cause I was loving you, I girl, what's up with you? Tell the truth, but you don't. You wanna disrupt the things that I do. Do my dance, get a chance to break your heart. I wouldn't do that. Got it. The first glance, the first dance. She had me started. The first dance, she had me started. Baby girl, yeah. You know you can join my world, yeah. You know that you way too girl, yeah. You know I can rock your world and I can shape your world. Baby girl, do your dance, yeah. Do your steps, yeah. I got more research to do. I just did my research and homocysteine. I did say that. Well, but I've already said that really high beef, high rib meat, alcohol use, smoking, these things lead to high homocysteine. However, the studies on poultry, the studies on poultry are a mixed bag. But I will say that high poultry intake leads to it as well because The reason why I can't say without a doubt is because at the time when I had just a high poultry diet, which I did have just a high poultry diet at one point, I also had celiac, which could have been the reason why it led to that, because it was high protein with the lack of the breaking down of the B vitamins. But from that, and from the biblical perspective of things, which the Bible is about what? Genesis, it's about the genetics, you feel me? Bloodlines, things of that. The extraterrestrial who brought you the biblical diet was factually doing your blood work, and that's why he told you what to eat and what not to eat. I would say high poultry is bad as well. So listen, this is why I like to do my own research. It's important that when doing research, you properly source. You properly source and inspect the sources of information, especially when using Google. Google is different in every country, and it is a promotional tool. So, somebody who has a farm, a big corporation that mass produces chicken farms, would definitely spend the necessary money to try to convince you that eating a lot of chicken will not raise your homocysteine. Why? Because in the end of the year, that is the difference between $50 million to $100 million for them, maybe even more. So of course they're going to invest in your demise. So keep that in mind. Well, I would say also to that, if you are a different race of people, which a lot of these researches are for the people that are the majority in this country, your homocysteine levels will be affected different by meats. What I mean by this is Caucasians respond better to high meat diets than melanated people do. For the most part, Caucasians have a better response system to high meat diets. Why? Because they have been carnivorous longer, and they have had that adaptation. Now I get it. A lot of people who in that mindset of black superiority, y'all not gonna like that information. But that's a you problem. I'm just speaking the facts because I believe in what's best for you. I don't believe in someone or some being superior to the next. I don't have that illusion. I believe that you are inside of your body, so you are meant to filter out what's best for you. I hear you. So now, here's what you do next. Because you say research. Now you have to do your trial period, brother. And you have to test yourself with that. Me, although I will say that celiac impaired my vitamin B absorption, I have done my trial period with that. And I will also say when I did my trial period, I wasn't eating a lot of greens. I wasn't eating a lot of leafy greens. So I want you to do your trial period. Me personally, I am going to eat foods that are low homocysteine boosters. Like, for example, I am going to be eating salmon. I'm not going to be eating chicken or any red meat. None. For at least a month. But probably forever. But also, I will say that I do believe that My negative experiences were based off of having low vegetable vitamin B and the discontinuation of supplementing vitamin B. I will say that, especially being a person who had just came off of celiac and my body was probably just at the point where it could finally start to digest vitamin B. But I'll tell you this, I was eating hella meats, bro. Hella meats. And the meat alone, the vitamin B from the meats, which is supposed to be the highest in vitamin B, did lead to high homocysteine levels for me, for sure. One way you can tell is if you ever wake up in the morning and you start to walk or you start to go for your morning jog and your legs just start itching like crazy, your thighs start to itch like crazy, that's a way you can tell your homocysteine is high. So, and did, for me, the meats, but I will also say, a lot of that time I was smoking. So overall, I think my most negative factor was the smoking. Second most negative factor, I believe, was the drinking, because I did it at a lesser rate than the smoking. But my tertiary negative factor was the high meat, and I will also combine that with lack of vegetables and fruits. I will combine that in there. So I'm not going to say that your research or your study is wrong. I actually only think that having a straight up carnivore diet is bad. But for me, you also have to do this, right? You also have to ask yourself why vegetarians typically have higher testosterone than meat eaters. You gotta ask yourself that too. Because one thing you can't get away from is your body has a hard time digesting and breaking down meat proteins. Especially as a melanated man. Your body has a very hard time. I will say it again. Digesting and breaking down meat proteins. So don't ignore that part. Because that is fact. Your body is not having a great time digesting and breaking down meat proteins. And your body needs more vegetables. You know what I mean? So, I'm not saying to go vegetarian. But I am saying make it easier on your body. You mean? Because the harder it has breaking down things just really means the more stuff is leaking into your bloodstream. When things leak into your bloodstream, the blood thickens. Let me fix these boogies and wash my hands. When things leak into your bloodstream, the blood thickens. When the blood thickens, it clots. The vessels become less elastic, and you have issues. You feel me? So that's all I'm saying. I don't want you to think that I'm telling you that Let me just be straightforward. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what I believe. I don't want you to think that I'm telling you that you can't eat any meat. But I do want you to know that from my trials and errors, and my hypothesis is you will not be optimum eating meat. Hold up real quick. Let me eat heavily consuming meat. Let me change this. Hold 1 second. Oh shit. Yeah, I just want you to know my full perspective is not saying you can never eat meat, but I'm saying, especially with heavy meat intake, you will not be optimum. You won't. And to be honest, with all of the digestive issues that meat causes, which it does, which meat does cause digestive issue, and breaking down of meat proteins is not as efficient as breaking down of other proteins. It's not worth it. If you're trying to optimize, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Now, fish is a bit different. I'm gonna tell you to eat your salmon. I'm gonna tell you to eat 3 to 4 servings of salmon a week. Eat your salmon. Shit, I'm even tell you, if you want to eat salmon every day, go for it. Make sure it's wild caught, so you can, wild caught Alaskan, you dig? You want to keep the mercury low. You want to keep the mercury as low as possible. But at the same time, mercury poisoning is not as bad as homocysteine, because here's the thing. When your mercury levels raise, you'll be able to know because you'll get irritable. And to rebalance your mercury levels is a quicker process than rebalancing your homocysteine levels. You feel me? So take that for what it is as well. But the homocysteine levels, when they rise, it's typically a longer process because it's typically going to be multiple contributions to the high homocysteine, which is going to be your smoking, drinking, first, and overconsumption of meat. So take all of that into consideration. However, though, also understand and take this into consideration. You got to ask yourself, because there's so many good ways to get proteins, right? You have to ask yourself this. And also, I want you to understand this too. The egg white is not great for you when it comes to homocysteine. But the fact that it's attached to the yolk is what makes it good. When you're eating full-blown poultry, you're dealing with a yolkless egg. You're dealing with the expansion and development and growth of what is the whites. You know what I mean? Because the whites is what grows and spreads as the baby grows and turns into the outer proteins and layer of the chicken. So, you don't want to eat it. I'm just going to be honest. You don't want to eat it. Fuck what they talking about. They're talking hypothetically. And that research you're looking at, I would have just seen it as bad research, because I know for a fact the research you've seen on chicken said basically because it has B vitamins, it should be no. They're talking hypothetically. They're not including so many key variables, such as your body's ability to digest this form of the B vitamins. So it's talking hypothetical. It's bad research. I would have just thrown that away. I'm a phenomenal researcher. I would have never ever taken that into consideration. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You need your bean proteins every day. You need your oat proteins every day. You need your whole egg proteins every day. And you need your milk proteins every day. The combination of those proteins daily, and you need your quinoa proteins every day. The combination of those proteins will have you somewhere between 100 and 140 grams of protein. And if you wanna extend, to be honest, it could easily have you at 160. So now you have to ask yourself, if you're between 140 and 100, because look, if your goal is to get protein with those things, you can easily get your 140, 160. If you want to extend beyond that, right? You don't want excess protein. It's no need for excess protein. Excess protein is just going to affect the liver and the kidneys bad anyways. If you want to be able to grow strong and long hair and grow new muscles, build new muscles, you need 80% of your body weight. So, boom. Say you are, see, my goal weight is 230. So I'm 200 right now though, basically. 205. But say I'm 230. 80% of that, we're talking 80% of 200 is 160. 80% of 30 is what's 80% of 30? That's like 24. So 184. We talking about 184, bro. 184 grams of protein. Why would you want it to come from poultry as opposed to coming from salmon? Why would you want them extra 20 grams of protein to come from poultry as opposed to salmon? Is my question. That's my real question. Why? Why would you prefer to come from? Because if you get it from salmon, it's gonna have all the B vitamins you need, but it's also gonna have your omega-3s. It's also gonna have your omega-3s, which is gonna boost your healthy fats and testosterone. So I'm just trying to figure out why, unless you just like having that meat in your mouth, why would you eat poultry? Why would you eat beef? Not lying, because see what I'm saying? Hey listen, I'm a thorough thinker, you feel me? I'm a mega mind ass nigga. I'm only gonna get smarter and I'm only get more thorough because I no longer have anyone cooking my plates for me, you feel me? I prepare my food, I prepare my own meals. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Hey, bro, this information I'm giving you, bro, take it and run with it, bro. Take it and run with it, bro. For a fact. I'm telling you, this is it. You need to get your beans, you need to get your proteins from as described. Eggs, nuts, eggs, beans, and I forgot to include nuts in this, but eggs, beans, quinoa, oats, milk, salmon, and nuts. You don't need anything else for protein. Trust me. Up until 230 pounds solid. And if I'm gonna keep it even 240, it's just gonna be eat a little bit more nuts or eat a little bit more of one of the other things. And the reality is, brother, we're like 6'5", bro. I'm like 6'5", you're like 6'8". To be honest, bro, you're never gonna want to be above 260. If I can compact into 230, listen, I can compact perfectly into 230. When I go above 230, 240, if I'm above that, the reality is my muscle is demanding too much blood, and my dick isn't gonna work as good as it is at 230. 230 is really my cap for cardiovascular health, vascular health, and Now I have to ask myself, how strong and how fierce can I be at that weight of 230? And is it strong and fierce enough? The answer is absolutely. Red kidney beans is better. Make sure they soaked. Almonds is cool, but get some Brazil nuts. Almonds is cool, but get some Brazil nuts. And when you eat your pumpkin seeds, get pumpkin seeds too, but when you eat your pumpkin seeds, you want to soak those first. You want to soak them first. Right now, I'm eating them non-soaked, but that's about to change. I just need a container with a lid to soak them in, which I'm going to get pretty soon. I'm going to get a Stanley cup. When I say pretty soon, I'm talking like the 5th of this month. I'm going to get a Stanley cup. I'm going to get a container to soak them in. See, all of these things, bro, that's what you need, bro. Everything they talking about, everything else, all of that is, it's pros and cons, but everything. I've always been great at pros and cons. So, it's just, the cons outweigh the pros of digesting it. Like I said, bro, I was about to get up to 262 just to prove to motherfuckers that I was at that weight before. I'm not doing that. See Alex Pereira, 230s, 240s. That's good for me. You see Nagano at 250, 260. Man, that is not as efficient as he can be. That is not as efficient as he can be. Anthony Joshua, that's not as efficient as he can be. These guys are the guys who stiffen up in their mid-30s because they got too big. 230, Pereira, 230, good. You'll be that influent. But the reality is, even that, like, if I build into 230, that's cool, but I'm not tripping. Like, it's not my goal. My goal is 280. Listen, I mean, I get there. That's like my ceiling. That's like the ceiling of where I allow myself to get. You know what I mean? But one thing I know is, at 230 pounds, I'll be able to easily bench press over 300 pounds. That's perfect for me. I don't ever want to touch 405. I don't ever want to bench press 405 pounds. There's no benefit. There's no benefit of bench pressing 405 as a human man. And yeah, your muscles may be able to do that, but your ligaments are not. It's not beneficial to your ligaments. So because of that, cool, 315. I mean, eventually, from repping 315, you could do it 15, 20 times. Yeah, you're able to lift 400 and something pounds. You have the strength and capacity. It's not necessary, though. See, listen, what's the point of squatting 545 pounds if every squat is adding to the deterioration of your knees? What's the point of it? That's what you had to think about. What's the point if it's deteriorating your knees? Is it a point? Yeah, these folks are trying to sell products, bro. I'm not.
First there is death, and immediately after death there is judgment.
So we're going to be judged, and that you're
When
going
I
to be judged
get,
for that, sir. God bless
when I
you.
want to sell the
Bless those that
product,
curse you. But you're going to be judged for saying F you. But I'm not homosexual, so I don't swing that way. So I will not F-U-C-K you. But you're saying F-U-C-K-U. Hey, look, he's coming back. Look, this is how convicted he is. Look, you're convicted, sir. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What is that? All I'm hearing is I'm a convicted sinner, and all the words that this preacher is preaching is
oh
pricking
damn.
my heart. Otherwise, what I'm preaching is a lie. Why would you be so filthy with your mouth? Because I'll tell you why. You got the devil in your heart, you got the devil in your
Oh
mouth.
damn, son. Religious gangster. Ain't nothing better than a little religious gang banging. But yeah, bro, me, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna try to sell the product, but if I try to sell this shit as a product, if I try to sell this shit as a product, bro, first off, I probably won't, bro. I probably won't because, man, look, more, I don't, like, okay, I'm not gonna say, see, money is protection, right? Money is definitely protection. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, I don't want $5 billion. But well, no, that's too much. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't because why not? However, my biggest blessing and what I'm going for is karma based as well. And what I want is to have the right knowledge to allow me to walk this earth and be able to perform tasks and get paid for them tasks for the next 40, 50 years. And to acquire the funds that allows me to never have financial stress. But I'm not trying to create an image of myself that is very much egotistical and narcissistic and not true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to create a facade so you'll buy something. I'm not a salesman. I'm a walking, breathing iteration. You know what I'm saying? And my life buys itself. Oh, that's a fact. I'm gonna make that. I'm a master teacher, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely make that because I want these sisters to get it because yeah, I mean everybody can talk about this and that and this and that and that and this, but it's all cap. It's all cap. It's very clear. It's very clear that it's cap. I even need a can opener in this motherfucker. I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna take the steps. Fucking Escalada. Real niggas take the steps. Well, the thing is, they want dick, bro. They want dick, right? So they know the value of some dick, but they don't want a nigga to get his money's worth. Nigga, I've been out here giving dick for dough. That's the best. I mean, it's the best mistake I ever made. The best mistake I ever made was having all of my beginning sexual encounters be paid for. Not by me, but by the other person. That's the best mistake I ever made. Because I don't know. Because it's like, if I didn't have that happen, I might be lost out. Like, because of that, it's like this crazy exchange where I'm giving you all this me-sickle and then I'm sacrificing my life. That shit ain't for me. It could never be. Because I still got that memory. I'm like, hold up, my dick got big fees attached to it. They got the big meat fee. And when you know you can get the big meat fee, what you definitely won't do is pay a fee and pay with your soul to give out some big meat. That you won't do. Saying? Yeah, 'cause that's a fact. It got me fucked up. Alright, I need help. I need to find a can opener. Oh, this is their kitchen. I think I'm in the right spot. Just need me a little can opener. Nothing too crazy. Excuse me, sir. You know where the can openers are?
Over here?
Over here?
I'm not sure.
Alright, thank you. He was close. I think it's over here. Let's see. Got corkscrews. Where the can opener stuff? You got a pizza cutter. Here it goes. Fuck no. These can openers are expensive, boy. What the fuck? Expensive ass can openers. On my mama, this shit better never break. The fuck? What the fuck? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Expensive ass can opener, bro. Expensive ass can opener. I'm about to go back in here and stab that bitch open like the last one, G. Y'all some hoes and some bitches. On my mama. On my mama, they some hoes and some bitches. I'ma buy it though. I need it. I'ma buy it. I'ma buy this whole ass shit. Oh yeah, man. Now, here's why I say drink your milk for protein. Because, see, I don't know how vegans do it. Listen, the reason why I say you still want to drink your milk for protein, right? And I'm going to have to look into this. I'm pretty sure collagen protein is best extracted from beef sources. So, if you can't eat no beef, then my assumption, I'm gonna do my research further. Collagen protein is best for skin elasticity. So if you can't eat beef, then my assumption would be drinking milk would be your best chance of getting that collagen protein. Now, I'm gonna look into this. You dig? I'm gonna look into this. Let me Google it right now. Yeah, for sure. But also from fish. Fish, milk, eggs, dairy. All of that gives it. You don't really need the beef for that. I don't eat shellfish, so I haven't done any research on that. I know oysters are very high in zinc. I get my zinc from pumpkin seeds and eggs. You know, a lot of things have zinc too, but the best rich in zinc is going to be your oysters. But I don't eat shellfish. See, because I have a different perspective of the Bible, I believe the Bible was given to us by an extraterrestrial who not only bioengineered us, but also had a science lab and was obviously running the blood test, all of that of his creations and shit like that. And I believe that's why that guidebook is so great. The Bible even tells you you're not supposed to really eat meat. And if you eat it, you're supposed to eat it very sparingly. Hello, how you doing?
Need a bag?
No, thank you. Crazy how expensive a can opener is these days. Crazy.
How much was it before? Like at least like $7.
I thought something like $7. Yeah.
You have a membership?
No, I don't.
But it's not enough.
No, I don't calculate my vitamins and minerals to reach my full RDI. Thank you. Now, that to me, right, and I know it's to each his own, but that to me is something that I may be a month or two away from. Main reason being because of all of these detoxes I'm going through right now. I'm getting rid of so many things, and because I done got rid of so many things, I want to give it a month to two to see that progress first before I start giving the progress to that. You know what I'm saying? So now, after I get rid of these things, a month to two, and I see the results already of these things, no thank you, appreciate you. Then after that, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and then I'm gonna be like, all right, bet. Let me check my RDI, boom, 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 because I wanna have the separate results. I don't wanna clump it all together, you know what I mean? And say, oh, I did this with my RDI and then improved this, and that. When some of them things was just improved by the other things. That's where a lot of people go wrong. Even the nigga Yaki, right? He talking about all of this shit with the high homocysteine from black people who have a high such and such diet. I'm sure he's not, because he didn't mention nothing about it, so that's why I'm sure of it. He's not countering or telling us if these people have a low vegetable diet. He's not telling us if these people are smokers, which is the biggest impact, in my opinion. He's not telling us if these people are drinkers. He's not telling us all of that. He's just clumping everything together. And that's faulty. That's faulty science. You know what I'm saying? It's real faulty science. And I'm not into that. You want to clump everything together, then do that. But that's away from truth. That's away from truth. If you're gonna have truth, then it's gonna stand the test of time. You're not gonna clump everything together. At that point, you're trying to create a truth that may or may not be there. So, yeah. Hold on, let me text this lady back. My baby, this little baby back, so she's not upset. Oh, it's a long line in this bitch right now. What the fuck? It's too early for that. What I need and what I don't need. Shit, I don't need this line. Let me see how many registers they got jumping. Let's see. Nah, we gonna come back. We can come back. They normally don't be here this early, for sure. We can come back. There's nothing I need. There's nothing I need right now. I'll make my way back downtown. Walking fast, foot on the gas and in their ass. I don't need to, but in this line, I got my can opener. It makes me happy. It's all that I need. It's all that I have. One thing about me is I got time. Do. He said fine. Do. I'm not lying.
False God. That's the devil. I'm not talking about the 200 million bazillion Hindu gods, false gods. That's the devil. All these other so-called gods, there's only one true living God. The God of the living and not the God of the dead. And he's not a statue. He's not a piece of wood. He's not some man-made thing. He is the creator whose hands crafted and shaped this entire existence. Hallelujah. Talking about the one who says he's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last, the great I am. The one who is the one who is to come, the Almighty, El Shaddai.
Do your thing, shawty. Do your thing. I got nuts like a chimp. Let him hang. Ha ha ha. Do your thing, shawty. Do your thing. Now listen, shawties. We done had this great Berryan talk. It's closing in on 120 minutes. So I'm gonna let y'all go. About to go home. Put my phone on the charger real quick, let it get a little burst. Eat some watermelon. Maybe a few more berries. And then I'm gonna go to the gym. Get it. You got like 4 minutes, brother. Got like 4-5 minutes. Then I'm gonna end this joint and eat this watermelon and then go to the gym. You dig me? But you see, we coming into it the right way. We getting our diets right. You know. Neil only going to be getting paid twice a month up until February, most likely, unless I get, most likely, twice a month up until February, because it's the slow season everywhere. And I'm not trying to sell them and take out my availability for something that's not hitting how I want it to hit. So all that really means for me is no more shopping sprees. Or, yeah, most likely no more shopping sprees for a little bit. I'm okay with that. It's the slow season. And I'm not a party animal. Shoot's fine. Goddamn. And I'm not a party animal. So what I need to do is appreciate what I got for a little bit. Peas, I haven't done my research on peas, but it's a green vegetable. I eat them 5 days a week. I eat peas 5 days a week, but I haven't done my research on them. I eat spinach 5 days a week too. I eat peas, spinach, green beans 5 days a week. Um, red and green bell peppers 5 days a week. Red kidney beans 5 days a week. Black olives 5 days a week. Trying to see if it's another vegetable. I think those are the vegetables I eat 5 days a week, bro. And legumes. Bad research on kale. Do my thing, yeah, I do my thing. Bad ass bitch wanna see my nuts hang, hey, I do my thing, yeah, I do my thing. Bad ass bitch trying to see my nuts hang. See, my other job thought I was going to accept this severance because of the timing of all of this. They thought that like they was going to dismantle me financially for the time being, for these next 2 seasons. Say bitch ass niggas, I got my bread right. I'm sitting right with bread. I'm sitting right with bread. Just know that. $5,000 severance, y'all gonna pay $250,000 minimum. Y'all stupid. Y'all should have never played with me. Matter of fact though, y'all withholding my wages, which y'all factually withheld my wages. Y'all gotta pay me for, I'm getting paid for all of this time right here too, because y'all never gave me my final check. My final check had an NDA attached to it. Fuck out of here. I never got my final check. Now I'm gonna give my attorney 3 more days, bro. See, because I know like people be having that ego about them. Like, first off, like I won my case already. My case is already won. But if you not pushing forward these motions and you trying to just say, oh, the sexual assault is what we're focusing on, that's awesome. Yes, I get it. I know what you mean by that. We're gonna get plenty of money from the sexual assault. But I want all what's owed to me. I want all this what's owed to me. And I'm gonna get that. So you're gonna have to make sure you're capable of that part too. Because if not, then you chop. I'm gonna have to get it with these other people. Do your thing, baby, do your thing. Don't look at me crazy, let me explain. Put it on sights that is plain. You getting excited, little baby, I sing. A lot of things, baby, a lot of things. Make a change, maybe, a lot of AK-47 hit your brains. You don't really want no problem, that's on gang. Fuck gang, then I put it on my veins. Hating on me, but my dick feeling hang. So, do your thing. Do your thing, baby, stick your claim. I don't fuck with them niggas cause they lame. I don't care about 10 niggas, they the same as hating ass niggas that I stain. Put a chopper up to them and bang it. Young nigga ride dangerous. You don't really want no problems, I'm a gangster. I'm an animal. It's like the animals. I'm sitting at the table, it's a soprano move. Tell me what you know. I'm like Tony, if you talking nigga, don't tell me what you told. I'm a pistol toter up and then I blow. You don't really want no problem, nigga. The truth has been exposed. Damn. See, that's the beautiful thing. I be saving money all the time cause I don't smoke no more. I just keep my fucking mind up. Lately I've been using DoorDasher, but I don't need to no more cause I'm that one. Like a lie, bro, I'm putting the DoorDash down. I've been DoorDashing this little good ass, bowl. But the reality is that I came to yesterday is I make all that shit by myself. I don't need the DoorDasher. I don't need DoorDasher. I'ma outlast ya. You talking like you gangster, but I done flew past ya. Chopper hit you. I let that bitch bash ya. You don't want problems, little nigga. I really trash ya. Hold on, let me open up this door. Oh, I don't do DoorDash. I be eating DoorDash. I don't do DoorDash. I could download the DoorDash app, I think. But my thing is, so when I went to the slam, they said I have no priors, no nothing. Yeah, I get that, but it's not true. So I was really trying to wait until this time, 2027, to apply for DoorDash Dasher. But low-key, I might just do it now because I'm not gonna need it ever in 2027. So it might be better for me to just do that now if I want some extra income. Do that, get a scooter, and get out there and do that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be better for me to do that now if I want some extra. But I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like, I don't need the extra money. Like, and if I get some extra money, bro. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Bien, gracias. Buenos días. If I needed extra money, bro, it ain't gonna be $30 an hour, bro. I'm good on that. This ain't worth my time, bro. I do better just walking around freely, my boy. No cap. Oh, I'm locked out. That's a real big bitch. Fuck me. I'm locked out. I'm sad. Fuck. It's because my key broke off the joint, and I guess I never put it back on the shit. Oh my God.
They'll open up for you. Sorry to eavesdrop, but I just happened to hear you. They'll open up for you at the office.
The office closed. It looked
What
closed.
day is it? It's Monday?
It's Tuesday. They keep closing it early. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, they do. They do. Fuck that shit. Fuck.
Yeah, they might be on break.
Harold's been running around. Just ask for Harold.
All right. Thank you.
And then, I don't know, with security guard, just, push it. Push the line.
Thank you.
And if anything, I know a lot of speaker friends in this building who can make shifts, like open your door with a hanger and shit like that.
All right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
they're fucking up on that. They always close early.
Yeah.
I don't know Ricky's unit number. I would bang on her door though, but I don't know it.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they open.
Ask for Harold. Harold will look you up.
All right. Thank you. Elevator tripping. I don't know if I hate that set. You know if any of the office people is around?
Oh man, non-stop.
Yeah, lunchtime?
As I'm starting, 2 o'clock.
My door is locked. Fuck. I'll be back in a minute, y'all. I don't want my phone to die while I'm locked out. That'll be easy.